Of course you gotta wear the watches. It is very cool. I just had one of these shipped.
Yesterday, we caught up with the US Air Force, the Aggressor Squadron. A few months ago, they reached out to us and asked us if we would create for them a custom watch, specifically and only for their squadron, which we did. And it's been a few weeks now since they've received their watches, and we thought we would come over and see how they're getting along. And we also did some F-16 simulator training, learned some dogfighting skills, really good fun.
Based on the number of times I shot you down, I don't think you had quite enough training there, right?
Yeah, right. I think I shot you down more. But anyway, yeah, the dinner was good afterwards. A few war stories, just a really good night.
Do you know what the next stop is, Rog?
No.
Okay, that's good to know. So we're well organised at this trip. So Rog, now you've been driving it for about an hour and a half. What do you think of this 911?
It's actually a really good car. So in the city driving, it really is no good. It's very sluggish, and it's quite a heavy car. And the suspension is very hard. But once you get it out onto twisty bits of road, that's where it really comes alive, and you can really appreciate why these cars are so good. The other thing with this car is if you buy it, you really need to option it up. For example, in this car, you don't have memory seats, so I guess that's an option as well, so you need to pay for that. I think with Porsche, you don't really get much standard, unfortunately, so, and they're not cheap cars.
Those options you're talking about probably cost tens of thousands of dollars too.
Exactly, so it's a little bit disappointing when you buy this car that you don't get all that. Roads, and we've now stopped at a little pit stop here called Red Box, which is the start of a ski area actually. But you wouldn't be going skiing today because it feels like it's about 30 degrees Celsius here at the moment.
Beautiful view here, isn't it?
Hey, this is our new Mecca 45C chronograph.
Today I'm wearing the Aquamarine 45 GMT. I'm really enjoying having this watch when we're travelling. As you can probably see there, the 24-hour markers show me what time it is in Australia. So anyway, great watch. Love the ceramic bezel on this one too. Really getting the use out of the GMT function this trip.
Okay, we've just arrived in Pasadena. We've been driving around the canyons for about a couple of hours, 2-3 hours, and it actually got really hot up there. It was about 33 degrees Celsius.
Got a really good story here. It was one of my most memorable experiences during my travels many years ago. I ended up being here for 2 weeks on a business trip. Flew over with 2 meetings, one on the East Coast and one on the West Coast, 2 weeks apart. So I got to stay in this beautiful hotel. But when I ended up going to get a rental car, which I needed for that period, I ended up getting a free upgrade, and they ended up giving me a red Corvette. So I had this beautiful car, beautiful hotel. The reason I got to stay in this hotel was because all the hotels in LA were full. So I basically got to stay in what was an exceptionally beautiful part of Pasadena, in this wonderful place. Then I went out one night with some friends to a nightclub, and I met a beautiful Mexican girl who ended up coming and moving in with me here. All was going well until I got a call from our CFO who wanted to come over and join me for the final meeting here. So I had to pick him up at the airport. When I rocked up at the airport, driving a red Corvette with a Mexican girl in the back seat, and then picked him up and drove him up the driveway here in this wonderful, very expensive hotel, I could just see the steam coming out of his ears as he turned around very quietly and just said under his breath, "Andrew, you can never travel on expenses by yourself ever again."
Car from Blade Runner. Check this out. 1993 Bugatti. was the fastest production car in the world when it came out. Pretty cool, huh?
There's our Waymo.
Okay, let's go.
Pretty cool. Waiting for it.
Okay, here we go.
Playing some pretty cool ambient music in the back of the Waymo. And no one driving. Amazing.
Okay, I've got the Aquamarine 45 GMT. White dial, silver case, metal strap. Really good watch for traveling. So I've got my time set on the local time and the Sydney time. So it reminds me how jet lagged I am. Bye Waymo.